Okay guys, this is the inside of the Cobra 148 GTL, the D version, Delta version, and doing a bit of reading, and apparently there's not a whole lot of pictures, I'd assume, pictures, video, whatever, of the D version of this radio. This one is made in China. Apparently a lot of people don't like this version because it has a lot of issues on SSB. No idea. But yeah, there's three versions of this GTL, this 148. There's a 148 GTL, this one. Then you got the Night Watch, and you got the Sound Tracker version. This one could very easily put the Sound Tracker back into it. That's the board for the Sound Tracker. There's a switch. The board for the switch is still mounted there. Just not on the front of the radio. The switch would have been just below the RXTX switch here, or LED rather. And that's the board for the sound tracker. It's on the same board the channel selector is on, but that's for the sound tracker. And 7 pins, 7 positions for wiring, and the board do indeed have positions on the board for it. So if I can manage to be able to find a schematic for the parts layout and parts are supposed to be on that board, could possibly change this into a sound tracker. 148. The PLL on this particular model is, let's see, the MMB 8719. There's an RCI, I think 8919, and there's an MB 8719. And there's an MB 3734, 32, something like that. Some of these radios have. Apparently, people are saying that the MMB 8719 is unmodifiable. And then there's other people that says that the MMB 8719 is modifiable, just not as modifiable. Apparently you can go 67 channels up or something, or 62 channels up, whatever it is, but you don't have the full, you can't do the full coverage apparently. And I guess one of the main reasons they say SSB is such a pain on these radios is because they use a 3-volt regulator instead of a 3-volt regulator, instead of a 3-pin regulator instead of a 5-pin. And this one do indeed have the 3-pin regulator down here in the back, voltage regulator. One thing to note on this one is they've upped the ante on the speaker on these radios. They've sent a change of a 4-ohm, 5-watt speaker, which is basically because of the TDA audio amplifier that they're using, which is hiding down there. But looking at the internals of the 148 GTL-D, I mean, inside it looks, great. I don't see any issues with it. Made in China, so everybody says made in China should stay in China, but I don't know. I think this one looks pretty decent. With the driver and the vinyl hiding down there. Here's some close-up shots of the board for those that likes to see the internals. This is running front to back, or back to front, I should say. Again, this is the Cobra 148 GTL, the D version, Delta version. Big old shield in the center of the board. think they'd be more effective probably was on the bottom of the board. But what do I know? Perhaps there is a shield on the bottom of the board. I don't know. I haven't had the bottom off. But yeah. The Cobra 148 GTL, the D version. Hey folks, hope you enjoyed the video.